separate interviews.
Okay, so we're
that way you get 2 days.
Exactly.
If we're in the same one, that's 1, and someone will argue that.
Exactly.
They'll say, no, you got the whole band, that's really 1.
Right, exactly. So we're
You're
live.
lucky as hell to get this. I hope you're recording. So
I am.
let whoever know
We're live
that
with
this
yours.
is going to be 5 interviews, maybe 6, maybe 7,
Yeah.
maybe 10. You might get Axl Rose or Brett Michaels too.
That's awesome. And we're live with yours.
What are the questions?
So the first one is, why do you think ending hunger is important? Most people would say, that's not my problem, I don't care. So why would ending hunger be important?
Hunger's your #1 drive behind sex drive in the state of the human animal. So we all need to eat in order to wake up tomorrow. It's the most important thing we can all do. And if you have a little extra, share it, you know.
Exactly. So to those who say, oh, it's not my problem, what do you say to those people?
I say there's a reason a pizza is cut in 8 slices, so that there's enough for all of us.
Exactly. It's a very good answer. I like that.
Otherwise, you just get a pizza.
Right.
Deal with it yourself.
Right? Share it. Exactly.
You know,
All right.
that's what I'd say. Just enough.
Good. And, you know, we're starting on the home front. Many people say, you know, I would like to end hunger everywhere, but we need to start here first. What do you think? I mean, I think we need to start on the home front. People kind of...
I think you can do it all at the same time. I think you can take care of it globally as well as locally. It's nobody's fault that they live where they're at. You know, you're kind of stuck where you're at. You got to do what you can do. So there's going to be places where there's a little bit more, places where there's less. Hopefully the places that have a little bit more will send it to the places that have less. And
when you think of hunger, what do you hear? When you think of the word hunger, kind of has that stigma. What do you think of when you hear that word?
I think, damn, I got to get to the store and get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Because it kind of has that stigma to it, right? Sometimes when people think of a person who's, you know, a child who's hungry.
When you come up to someone and say, I'm doing a thing to end hunger, your mind instantly jumps to a very frail person with flies all over them, and they're in the middle of nowhere. But that's not true. People are hungry even in very rich neighborhoods as well, and they won't show you that because, you know, they're embarrassed maybe by it. They live in a nice home, but really they don't have the money to live there. Their kids are going hungry. So it happens everywhere, even under your nose. Not just where there's flies on your nose.
Yeah, versus the stigma of just assuming that it's exactly.
Right, it's everywhere. There's in every high school, in every elementary school, there's somebody hungry.
You know, and with No Kid Hungry, they're trying to make sure that they kind of change the way we do things. I don't know how it is where you're at, but like here, there's the free and reduced breakfast and lunch. So not everybody necessarily has the free breakfast. It's just those who necessarily kind of qualify. We're trying to make it where everybody has breakfast because there's that kind of stigma still of that's the poor kid. Like if I go have breakfast, it means I need it. And not everybody's getting it because they don't want to be seen as...
Well, no matter what, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Gets you going. And I have it every morning. I wake up and I eat my oatmeal and my eggs and I get going, and that's what you got to do. So if everybody could have food in the morning, they'd be smarter throughout the day.
Regardless
but if you're hungry, you're not going to be thinking of anything but trying to get an apple or something in you, and you lose focus of everything else.
Of trying to get their next meal, yeah, and that's all they can think about.
A full belly has no worries.
Exactly.
You know?
And so with summer approaching, this is our big summer kickoff with trying to make sure we can raise enough money, because you think about it, they get 2 meals in school. Some kids don't get dinner, so they're looking forward to going to school the next day. So with summer approaching, it's fight or flight mode. You know, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do when summer hits. So we're trying to make sure they don't.
And hey, get creative. Whether you're 5 or 50 years old, have a little fun and go buy some seeds and grow some corn yourself and grow some stuff in your yard. Put some stuff in some planters in the house. Get tomatoes and have a little fun learning about agriculture and feeding yourself at the same time.
Teaching kids how to grow their own. Maybe that's where we need to start, is teaching kids how to do that instead of just...
Right, because the most delicious thing is going to come from your backyard, not the gas station.
Plus the tongue-tied, the pride in having grown.
Well, yeah, I made this. It's so much better than somebody handing you something that, you know, you're still thankful to have.
Exactly.
You know, no matter how you got that sandwich, if you're hungry, who gives a you know, I'm hungry. I don't care where that sandwich came from.
Exactly, I'm just going to eat it.
But there is you know, I like to gather and hunt my own food, so that's my thing. But Joe over there, he's a whole different cat. You don't even want to.
All right.
He's a GMO freak. No, just kidding.
All right, so the way I end the interviews, because I know time is of the essence for all of you guys, is I usually not have everybody nominate 3 people that they'd want to step up and do an interview. So is Joe going to be the next one that you're going to interview or nominate?
Sure. And
right.
Steve and Chuck.
And Steve and Chuck?
Chuck
all
right there.
Thank you so much for your time. That was another 1,000 meals that you helped raise for hungry kids, so I
Excellent.
appreciate it.
Well, share your sandwich with someone, will you?
We will. Thanks.